What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Guardians versus Mets game going down on Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $25 play of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or just click the link in the description in this video. You'll find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service as well. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. Alright, guys, hope everyone's doing well. We got the Cleveland Guardians headed into Citi Field to play the Mets. So it'll actually be game 2 of this series. Game 1 happens on Monday evening. I'm recording this Monday afternoon, so I don't know what the result of that game will be, but man, this Guardians team is just interesting. You know, when I was handicapping this game, this is just one of the more confusing teams in the league, in my opinion. You know, sometimes I think, okay, the Guardians are starting to figure it out. Maybe this team's actually decent. Maybe this team is good. And look, they have, a 500 record? So not terrible. I mean, there's a lot worse teams than the Guardians. But at times, this team just also looks terrible. So it's one of those teams, like I said, that they're just hard to get a read on. They're playing some decent ball right now. You know, they're coming off a series win against the Twins. Series before that, they beat the Rockies 2-1 as well. But with all that being said, I mean, you still look at some of these numbers. I mean, they rank dead last in the MLB in batting average. The Guardians have the worst batting average in the MLB, which is crazy to say. They rank dead last in hits, bottom 10 in home runs, bottom 10 in walks, 5th fewest total runs scored, 27th in OPS. It's bad when it comes to an offensive perspective. So that's what I mean by this team is just damn confusing. It's really a tough team to put your money on because you just really don't know what you're going to get. And, you know, they're going into Citi Field. Don't get me wrong, the Mets looked pretty bad this weekend against the Giants. They got smacked up, lost that series 2-1. The series before that, we saw them get swept by the Padres, but this is still a Mets team that I like taking at Citi Field. I mean, this team is 20 games over 500 at home this season. I mean, those numbers don't lie. Those numbers don't lie. They are rolling with Clay Holmes. You know, Clay Holmes has just been all right this season. I mean, there's really nothing great to say. There's also nothing bad to say. I mean, he's just been very middle of the road. 3.45 ERA, so not terrible. He does have a winning record, but I mean, I'm not like a guy who's rushing to the window to back Clay Holmes. And then you got Logan Webb, not Logan Webb. I always say Logan Webb. Logan Allen on the mound for the Guardians. 4.06 ERA. He's actually been pitching a little bit better as of late. He has a 3.52 ERA in his last 5. I think this pitching matchup's pretty dead even. I really don't think there's much of an edge there. You know, the Mets will have an edge when it comes to a bullpen perspective. And for all those reasons, I am going to lean Mets here. I do like the Mets in this spot. I do like the Mets in this series. I just think the Mets, after that tough series against the Giants, I think they could bounce back in this one. I really do. You know, like I said, 20 games over 500 at home. They're going against the Guardians offense that remains inconsistent. I like their bullpen advantage as well. It's a Mets spot for me. Probably a game I'm not going to play, though. You know, I think there could be some value in other matchups or other games in this series, but in this one with this pitching matchup, I don't know. It's a tough game to read. So I'm leaning Mets money line. You know, just sticking with what works, and that's the Mets winning at home. So that's going to be the play, guys. You guys, I know you're probably watching this like, damn, I wish I watched his whole ass video to get that pick. He doesn't even seem confident. I'm just keeping it real. There's a lot more games I'm more confident in this for today's slate, so you can check out some of my other videos. But if I had to lean away, I'll roll with the Mets. Appreciate you guys watching this, though, man. Drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. I'm curious to see who you guys have. Check out my $25 play today. Like I said, that's my best pick every single day. Most importantly, though, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. And we catch you on the next one.